Welcome to week 1 of the FA National Futsal Series Summer Showdown on Free Sports. This week's action is from the Women's Super Series as their 2021 season gets underway. There's 11 teams in the Women's Super Series divided into 3 pools, and only the 3 group winners are guaranteed a spot in the semi-finals. We open the action in Group A as a university derby saw Liverpool take on Loughborough. Here's the 2 coaches prior to kick-off. First it's Loughborough coach Jose Llorente.
Jose, how brilliant is it to have futsal back?
No, it's absolutely amazing. We are really buzzing. The girls are over the moon to be back on court. It's been a long 14 months without playing, and we are absolutely looking forward for this game. Can we wait any longer?
Danielle, how much are your team looking forward to getting out there?
Yeah, they can't wait actually. Obviously it's been such a long wait. It's been 15 months now since we've been indoors, so the girls are really looking forward to just getting out and playing again.
And what will you say to them ahead of this match against Loughborough?
I think just to enjoy it. So it's new competition today. We've never played Loughborough in the National League anyway. So it's a new side we're facing. And I think just getting out and playing, so hopefully the girls will enjoy it. It's good that it's a university side as well, so it's a little bit of a rivalry there. So we'll just have to see how today goes.
All set to go then with the first fixture since the curtailment of the 1920 season. Here are your commentators. It's Alex Seftel and Isaac Barrington.
Fantastic to be here and just take you to the lineups ahead of kick-off. So first of all, University of Liverpool have Hannah Austin in goal, Catherine Moran, Erin Slade, Charlotte Newsham and Emma Lysons. And then the Loughborough side, Sam Abbott in goal for them, Hannah Keel, Georgia Patterson, Larissa Meller and Rosanna Frith Salem. Across each of these games, Liverpool against Loughborough is now underway as Liverpool build from the back. Onto the left-hand side now. And back player over on the right-hand side. And Loughborough win possession now. And this is their first attack. But good defending there. Keeper clears over halfway. So Liverpool in possession early on, but we can see that Loughborough had intent immediately.
Yeah, straight away we can see the intensity of the game there from the very first moment from the kick-off. Of course, that's the first kick-off with the new law change as well, the ball not having to be played forward.
So now Loughborough clear, trying to build attack, maybe get a shot on goal this time. Laid off back and good win back from Liverpool. Tries to break on the left-hand side. And the ball goes out of play. So it'll be really interesting to see these teams. Of course, student teams as well. It may mean that they don't have as much experience of playing together. Maybe some new players have entered the team. That could have an effect, perhaps.
Yeah, definitely. It would be a mixed bunch of players playing today, and perhaps not played with each other as much as some of the other sides. But we'll see how this affair goes.
Newsham's going to come forward on this right-hand side. Ball into the middle to Moran. That's a good effort, just sliced a little bit and went wide, but once again, to have your first shot of the game or your first clear opportunity just helps, as I was saying, build confidence. So a reasonably cagey opening, but you just get the feeling that the sides are starting to create chances, and as I say that, Sam Abbott has to be really on her toes to come out there.
Yeah, definitely, we see that long ball played forward, and Abbott again, good goalkeeping, and again there.
So really good chance here, and we do have the opening goal, and it's scored by Erin Slade. Great opportunity for her, and she certainly took it with aplomb.
Yeah, brilliant finish there from Slade. Great goalkeeping initially, but just on the rebound, just bobbled nicely, and a simple finish in the end. And we have the opening goal of the game, the opening goal of this Summer Showdown Saturday.
So they kept up that pressure, and that was really key, I think, sustained pressure.
Yeah, definitely, that momentum spoken about before, and just building pressure on the opposition goal.
Interesting to see how Loughborough react. Not so well so far, because Moran had a good shot there, and that was perhaps her best opportunity of the game. And we can now say that Liverpool have had 3 or 4 great opportunities. This could be another one. Abbott just gets that away. Both of these sides so excited to get back and play, and Danielle Farrell will be the happier of the 2 managers with the start so far. But that could all change so quickly, as we know. Here is Todd. Didn't quite get enough on that. but it was a great opportunity. Here comes Newsham coming forward on the counter-attack. What a brilliant goal! And she doubles the advantage of this Liverpool side, who've started with such freedom.
Yeah, it all came from the opportunity down the other end as well, with a brilliant break forward from Charlotte Newsham and a brilliant finish as well. Never looked like missing, and there was nothing that Abbott could do to save that one.
Yes, scored, as you said, with such certainty. So Slade in the corner, headed in. So Liverpool are having a fantastic opening here.
Yeah, Emma Lyson's on the end of that corner. Disappointing from a Loughborough point of view to concede from such a simple set piece though.
And almost happy now to just stop Loughborough from attacking without doing too much so themselves. And Newsham has certainly attacked throughout this game. Liverpool's best player has scored again. It's now Liverpool 4, Loughborough 0.
Yeah, big advantage now for Liverpool. Charlotte Newsham again at the forefront of the attack. One touch, bang. Nothing that Abbott could do to save that again. Deadly in attack from Charlotte Newsham.
So Loughborough now, maybe this will be an opportunity. Just left the ball there, and a good shot. And Hannah Austin has to make an important save for the first time in a few minutes.
Yeah, good save there from Austin. It was Hannah Keel for Loughborough with the attempt.
Across the 6-week competition, should be an absolute thriller. Here comes Kenny, and Newsham with a follow-up. Oh gosh, that is harsh on Abbott, you feel. Made the 2 saves, but Newsham was there to follow up, and she makes it Liverpool 5, Loughborough 0.
Yeah, Charlotte Newsham completes her first half hat-trick. 15 minutes of play. You do feel for Sam Abbott in the Loughborough goal there.
The other thing as well is, Isaac, is that Loughborough will try and chase the game to try and get a goal or two, and in doing so they leave themselves open to the counter-attack.
I think the referee has awarded a penalty for a handball here off that kick-in.
So Newsham, the number 7, and Liverpool's best player of the match, and absolutely rifles it in. No chance there for Abbott, and it's her 4th goal. Liverpool 6, Loughborough 0.
Never in doubt, was it really, from the spot kick there. Another thunderbolt into the back of the net.
And both of these sides, of course, haven't had the opportunity to train indoors throughout lockdown. And that brings with it challenges. As a shot comes in there from Malin. It looks like it was a good effort, but just went wide of that left-hand side goalpost from Austin's perspective. But I suppose, Isaac, what have they missed by not being able to train indoors?
Yeah, training indoors just brings that extra
Malin
shot there.
Yeah, brilliant strike. It's Loughborough's first goal, and they get straight back on with it. Malin had an opportunity a minute ago. That was hard and wide, but this one nestled in the corner.
Yeah, the result's out of the window really at this stage in the game, but for Lorente and Loughborough, they'll be delighted with that composure personified in front of goal. Well taken finish, placement into the bottom corner, but another chance here.
And it's another goal from Loughborough. And well, just looking to see if the scorer was hurt there. She fell to the ground after getting into the net, but suddenly, well, we say that the result might be beyond them, but if they can take the chances in this second half in a very different way to which they missed in the first, then it could be a different story. And now they have just over 9 minutes remaining to try and build on that. At least maybe they can try and win the second half as they're doing at the moment effectively. Always a good sign for a team that was behind, but they've gone further behind now. Liverpool have a 5-goal advantage, as they did at the end of the first half, and it's Newsham once again with a goal. It's her 5th.
Perhaps an early contender for the Golden Boot in this women's futsal summer showdown.
Well, I hope you're really enjoying this first game of a great long day of futsal action. Liverpool certainly are. Slade, oh wow, that was unfortunate from a Loughborough perspective, because the defenders tried to get a clearance on it, but in the end it was Slade. Unfortunate for Loughborough to concede an 8th goal here. 8-2 the scoreline in Liverpool's favour. And some of the Loughborough players, they're looking a little tired. It's been a tough opening fixture for them, it really has. But they have given everything. License makes it 9. Wonderful skill there from License to get away from a tired Loughborough defence and make it Liverpool 9, Loughborough 2.
Yeah, what a brilliant piece of skill by License, and the finish to match as well. Almost Maradona-like turn in the middle of the court.
As we restart here, that sound means it's the end of the game. University of Liverpool 9, Loughborough students 2. Fantastic attacking throughout, particularly from Charlotte Newsham. 5 goals for her in the end. Brilliant performance from Charlotte Newsham. Let's hear from her with Isaac.
Victory for your side, Liverpool. How did it feel to be back out there?
You know what, we've been dying to get back out and playing futsal. Obviously all the girls love it. We've been dying and been waiting for a very long time, so to get back out there with a win means everything to us, yeah.
First game of the season, 5 goals today for yourself. Must be delighted.
Yeah, I'm delighted to score, but obviously it's a team game at the end of the day. I'm not too fussed who scores as long as we get the win, so yeah, we move on to next week. We can just take that we've got a few goals under our belt, obviously a good performance from ourselves. Just build on it in training this week and go again next week, looking to get another win and build on.
London Helvetia against Reading Royals, so 2 clubs from the southeast. Let's see how this one goes here. In preview, we spoke to the 2 managers.
Fernando, how excited are you to get this match underway?
Well, we are really excited. We've been training for a few weeks now. Unfortunately, not indoors as we will expect, but outdoors. And we couldn't wait for this moment. It's really, really important for us as a club and for the girls. We are quite a new team in the women's team. So everyone here is really excited about this.
We've worked really, really hard in this last few weeks to get ready for this season, and we're feeling very confident picking up where we left off last year on our unbeaten run.
And it's different, isn't it, just having the atmosphere back, the cohesion within the squad and the chance to just be inside an indoor arena.
Yeah, you can just see the passion coming out of everyone already just from being back inside. I mean, having our first training session indoors this week, you could just see the smile on everyone's faces, and we're just so excited to get going today.
As we can take a look at the teams. First of all, starting with London Helvetia. Alicia Grimmond, number 1 in goal. Emma Tune, Nicole Pepper, Sasha Adamson, Vida Serene, and Reading Royals. They are in white. Sarmiento, Godden, Pullen, Ponder, and Povey. So, right in the corner, Helvetia. Restart play. Pepper once again. And that was scooped over, and it was Emma Tune. Not quite the right connection there.
Yeah, a squandered opportunity there by Tune. Great ball back to her, and she really should be doing better. She hits the target, she scores there, and it should be 1-0 to Helvetia.
So Reading riding their luck in the first few minutes. Ball goes back to Adamson.
Reading Royals defence trust their goalkeeper, allowing those long-range shots to come in, and good faith in Sarmiento, who's lived up to her reputation so far.
There has been some great goalkeeping throughout this competition so far today, as that one just bounces over. Maybe we should have counted. Pepper this time. Sarmiento isn't able to stop the ball going in, and she's been getting closer and closer.
Pepper, who said she'd miss scoring goals, well, there is one for Nicole Pepper on the score sheet, and it's 1-0 to Helvetia.
So London Helvetia 1, Reading Royals 0. And 2 players in close attention, and it's a second one in quick succession. It's Louise Hogan this time.
Yeah, Sarmiento trying that same technique with that split save there, but didn't come off that time. Perhaps be slightly disappointing not to keep that one out of the distance it was struck from. Nevertheless, a good finish. Louise Hogan will take that every day of the week.
And from a Reading perspective, what have you made of their start to the game, and any sort of green shoots that they might be able to come back into it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, definitely considering it's their debut game in this FA National Futsal Series, this summer showdown. They've started brightly. They've just been put under a lot of pressure by Helvetia, but in possession they've not looked too bad.
another great opportunity there to make it 3-0. It was Martins with that opportunity. Really good 1-2. Sarmiento was there to block. And that definitely was another chance, this time for Alvaro de la Iglesia. So maybe it should be more than 2.
Referee just overturning that kick, and it can get confusing here at Walsall campus with the amount of lines we've got on the pitch, but I believe that was taken from the wrong one.
Adamson. Tune. Tries to get the ball out of her feet, maybe shoot with her left. It will go all the way back this time. Buyuk Girai. And Tune gets the ball in with a lovely, clever finish. And that maybe does make it the scoreline that Helvetia deserve for all their good attacking play. Tune has certainly had a couple of opportunities herself. She's taken this one.
Yeah, what you feel to be a crucial goal there for Emma Tune just before half-time. The timing of the goal, absolutely perfect.
Yeah, but really key first few minutes here. Buyuk Girai there once again. This time shepherds the ball into play. So Reading who restart. Hovey the option in front. But Buyuk Girai has it now. Great strength that she's shown so far. Hovey chasing backwards. She could be the key creator. So from a Reading perspective, they'll want to see a lot more of her on the ball, really. That's the evidence that we saw in the first half.
Yeah, definitely from a Reading point of view, tried to get the ball to Povey, but here
it's Lawson who makes it 4-0. So not the start that Reading wanted.
Yeah, a complete overload there for Helvetia. No mistake between the two of them. And they extend their advantage.
It's all on the FA National Futsal Series website as well. Via Serene, she really wants a goal today. And Sarmiento does more of what she did a lot of in the first half, and that is palming away the ball from a ferocious strike.
Yeah, powerful effort from Via Serene. You can tell that she wants to get herself on the score sheet for sure for Helvetia.
So Tune to Pepper. This one goes wide, who has had a great deal of influence for Reading. Their captain has come off. Tune blocked there by the legs of Sarmiento.
That attack though there started from Sarmiento's initial throw out. It was a poor throw out in the end. Not sure whether it was miscommunication or just a lack of accuracy on the distribution.
Now to Tune. Combination we've seen so many times. Via Serene surely will shoot and smacks the post that's still shaking.
Yeah, frustration growing for Via Serene. And she strikes the woodwork there, but again unmarked in such close proximity to the goal. Poor defending really. Just couldn't turn it home.
Once getting the ball under control. Tune Via Serene, and this time they do make it 5. And it's Nereo Chaldakas who gets her name on the score sheet in blue. Helvetia 5, Reading Royals 0.
Reading now looking to build an attack as they try to get a goal for themselves, and again it's just about confidence and some positives to take into their next fixtures.
Yeah, really good defending by Chaldakas, because that was a great chance for Nazif. Wasn't able to take it in her stride and go forward. Waited too long, and that gave the racing defender a chance to come back and clear for Helvetia. Nice cutback though, but it's taken from her by Pepper. Tune has 2 players over on the right hand side. Will she go alone? No, it's another goal, a 6th from Helvetia, as we predicted.
Yeah, we just see on the replay here Nicole Pepper over at the far post. First time finish. It was actually Pepper who nipped in to intercept that corner down the other end. Great anticipation from Pepper and good play from Helvetia to spread the play down court so quickly. Pepper got the return ball back and finished with aplomb, and it's 6-0 to Helvetia.
Win back the ball, getting it to a teammate and keeping it. So Chaldakas, nice pass out to the right hand side, then back inwards away from Povey. Buyuk Girai, Chaldakas, and well, you wondered who would take it. De la Iglesia rolls back the ball beautifully. She has it again. Blocked. Chaldakas, and this time inwards. Oh, Buyuk Garay. So close. How many chances has she had?
Yeah, Buyuk Garay, really unfortunate. There was a great piece of skill in amongst all of that as well, just prior. Buyuk Garay really strutting her stuff out there for Helvetia.
Here she is once again, options left and right. Ball didn't quite come back to her. Reading have lots of space. Pullen. Ball back to Perry, and that one goes way over. 2 minutes left, and that will pretty much be that, you would think. Yeah, so the positives I suppose they can take is that they competed well on their debut here. And that's the end of it. London Helvetia have shown such quality in attack. They hit the post 6 times, but they have also scored 6 goals. And doing exactly what they did in the first half, pretty much the same effect that they've had. May perhaps have added to it with more. The most goals we've seen today is 9, and that means that they will be runners-up in the group as it stands. But at the end of this game, it's London Helvetia 6, Reading Royals 0.
It's been a long time since we have been able to play futsal, so really good performance from everyone. First game back in, and we've got a lot of new players, so really good to develop those relationships with each other and just get the win that we really wanted.
You talk about those new players as well and moving forward. Big game next week against Liverpool, who also won today. I bet you're looking forward to that one. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we always look forward to every game we play in, and I think it's just always up to us. Everyone wants to beat us, so we need to make sure that we're performing well every week and keep putting performances in like that and getting the goals. And I think we'll be all right.
So we have had all of the teams in Group A play so far today, and by virtue of Liverpool's 9-2 victory, so by 7-goal margin, they are just ahead of Helvetia. But from a Reading point of view, that is one positive to take, that they are ahead of Loughborough at this point, and those two face each other next week. Welcome back to the FA National Futsal Series 2021 Summer Showdown, and it sees Liverbird face Birmingham. So, not as far to travel, of course, for the Birmingham side here to Walsall. They're about getting ready to kick off following their warm-up. So we'll run you through the teams then. First of all, for Liverbird, Melina Savinska in goal. Debbie Hancock, Karen Quinn, Georgia Oxley and Deanna Christie are listed as their other starters. And then Birmingham have Stephanie Weston in goal, Sarah Hazel, Pilar Isanta, Angelique Morley and Kelsey Smith will also begin this game for them. So we're underway in the second match of the day then. Liverbird against Birmingham. So early possession here for Liverbird in red and blue, and then Birmingham in their navy white and grey strip and grey shorts. So interesting to see how this match differs. Less of a distance to travel, of course, for the Birmingham team, and they're a team you know very well, Isaac.
Yeah, most definitely Birmingham will be used to this home court. Played on it a number of times, but perhaps not to the size that we're playing on today. Full-size court.
And first, big opportunity here, and eventually it is lofted into that beautifully at the second time of asking by Angelique Morley, the number 10.
Yeah, if memory serves me well, Morley, a key player for Birmingham. And there she is with the opening goal of the game.
Well, now Birmingham have the lead. They're just taking a little bit of time to make sure they get the right pass. Isanta retrieves on the left. Oh, that could have been a beautiful goal. And we haven't seen a good final ball yet from Liverbird, but only 6 minutes in. Quinn. Just switching positions there. Good clearance there by Isanta. A lot of pressure coming from Birmingham's attack. Isanta will go alone this time. Oh, that was a brilliant block, but this time Isanta does get the goal in the end. And well, both situations from which Birmingham have scored have involved clearances from the Liverbird team.
Yeah, Pilar Isanta couldn't really miss there in the end, but great build-up play. And as you mentioned before, Alex, Isanta looking to get back on the court, missed scoring goals. Well, there's one today for her.
Here's Quinn, who won that free kick a moment ago. Trying to choose the right pass. Makavietska. Again, the option. She plays the 1-2. Makavietska. A really good shot, just goes wayward. But that will help this Liverbird team grow in confidence. Nice, intricate play there. A couple of 1-2s. And it was Anya Makavietska, number 2 there, with a shot. And straight away, after a good opportunity for Liverbird to get back into the game, Birmingham have a brilliant third, and it all happened in a flash.
Yeah, brilliant play there from Birmingham to switch the ball down to the other end of the court so quickly, turn defence into attack. McNeil with a nice finessed finish into the bottom corner.
So Quinn to Makavietska, Nadvorna on the right. Lipinska on the left, but Birmingham have it once more. Isanta, this could be another chance, and it's really, really well taken. Sat the goalkeeper down.
Composure personified by Pilar Isanta as she rounded the opposition goalkeeper Sawinska. And a simple finish in the end. Isanta with her second goal of the game, and Birmingham are running away with this one.
Was saying.
Yeah, Birmingham just preparing another substitution as well, see if they can do it successfully this time.
Miller, that was a brilliant goal, all on her own, created and scored the chance.
Just nipped in ahead of the opposition man to win the ball, and a brilliant finish.
And Nadvorna with the kick, will they get the 1-2? And they have a goal back, and it was Weston, in fact, who tried to clear it, but it went in off her after a good shot there by Paulina Rytwinska. So it's Birmingham 5, Liverbird 1 now. And just comes up a combination of Shaw and Marianne Lennon, who's come on the number 5 for Birmingham. Long range effort though, so.
Yeah, not on target there, but certainly had Stephanie Weston scrambling across her goal.
Yeah, just trying to catch the goalkeeper out, but here's another opportunity for Lennon. Number 5 makes it 6 on the score sheet for Birmingham. Birmingham restart play quickly, and in fact, poor. They're unlucky from Hancock, who gave the ball away. That was an unfortunate mistake from her, but the substitute Lennon was there to capitalise. Birmingham 6, Liverbird 1.
Yeah, unfortunate mistake by Hancock, but really disappointed actually with the lack of effort to get back and try to regain possession after she'd made the initial mistake.
Lennon has a go, and that could have nearly been Birmingham's 7th and her 2nd in a matter of moments. So Rytwinska. Makavietska. Nadvorna's here on the left. Bit of a pacey run here, just blocked here. Makavietska, Nadvorna couldn't get enough on it. Unfortunate though, but she slid in. Might have found that the keeper's legs were in the way in any case. Hancock clears. Rytwinska to Makavietska. Now Bilner here with Hancock, giving away the ball to Miller. Great angles last time, and goodness me, that was even better than her first bar finished. Alicia Miller makes it 7-1.
Yeah, brilliant finish and drive forward there, as we can see on this replay, by Alicia Miller. Trademark futsal finish, toe poke into the back of the net.
Get a chance to restart play here. Nadvorna to the right. There is an option. Rytwinska. Oh, that's so unlucky, but in the end they do get the goal they deserve. And Quinn, she gets the 2nd goal of the day for Liverbird.
Yeah, great futsal goal there to the play to the back post, and really Karen Quinn should have put it away at the first time of asking, but no mistake on the follow-up, and Quinn on the score sheet.
Lennon. Last 2 minutes now. Isanta, lovely little flick to get the ball through. Lennon seeing plenty of the ball in the closing stages of the second half. Makowiecka, okay, can they get the ball right this time? It's a really good cross, and Makowiecka, well, this time she does score. And almost a bit of a relief from her that she has taken that opportunity. A third goal for Liverbird.
As the ball came across, couldn't miss from close range, but that ball across to the far post was the killer pass. Not bundled in at the far post, but put home by Makowiecka for Liverbird's third.
Yeah, I think it was Christie who just tried to get anything on that cross, because it came in with quite a bit of pace there from Rytwinska. And fortunately Makowiecka, this time she couldn't miss. And yeah, she could have had a fourth or fifth, and that would have made the final few minutes really interesting. Birmingham taking their foot off the gas a little bit, but Isanta certainly hasn't. She has her hat-trick, and she's deserved that for all her great attacking play and trickery and turns, and this time she finds the finish to make it Birmingham 8, Liverbird 3.
Pillar, a brilliant team performance today, an individual performance for yourself as well. A hat-trick, you must be delighted.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's been great to be back. Been almost a year and a half off, and it's been good to be together with the girls. Nice to have a hat-trick, but I think it's a great performance from the whole team.
And you must be looking forward to next week as well, playing at St George's Park. You must be delighted to the performance today and looking forward to next week.
Yeah, definitely. Really looking forward for next week. Taking some things on board today and see what we can improve next match, and yeah, see if we can win again.
Brilliant. Congratulations on the win today.
Thank you so much.
As part of the opening round of matches for this summer showdown, it's Bolton against Bedford. Let's hear what the managers of the two sides had to say prior to this kickoff.
We have a few girls come through our academy and our associated academies, and they play a big part in today's game, and without them it wouldn't be possible. So we're really looking forward now to trying to make some steps forward in the women's game, make a big impression. You know, for today it's going to be, give it our best shot. We haven't got a lot of expectations, but we're just going to give it our best. And I know the girls will. I'm proud of them, and everyone's proud back home. So we'll just do the best we can.
We've been training for a year and a half in and out of lockdowns, trying so hard to get to this point. We weren't particularly strong before. We're happily to admit now we've come on so far. We're just waiting to show people that we have come on that far. Right, we've got 3 or 4 players that maybe are stronger, not here today, but we've worked really, really hard to try and become a better side. We've played friendlies against strong sides, and we're really looking forward to getting inside, not in the rain, not on the national turf, on a proper court, and just playing a game of futsal.
And we'll very quickly run through the teams. So Bolton in blue. Here is the team selected by Mick Parrish. And then Bedford are their opposition. And we'll take a quick look at theirs as well. Red shirts, black shorts. Bedford and Bolton get underway. Bossinate to Musker. Being closed in on by the attacker. Does just get it back and keeps hold of it. Oh, that was a rough challenge there, but Bedford not happy that another foul's gone against them. That's their 4th.
Yeah, we just watch it on the replay. As the challenge comes in here, the number 6 Nixon gets a good slice of the ball, but also takes the opposition player as well, and it's adjudged to be a free kick. Always dangerous in futsal when you do go to ground in such fashion. Zara Musker on the receiving end of that challenge, and as you rightly say, Alex, that's 4 fouls conceded already in this first half. Yeah, that's the other way in which we often see tight games separated as well, an individual error, something like an own goal, perhaps all that little bit of quality just to break the deadlock, and then goals may start to flurry.
Well, the floodgates have opened. The first goal of the game, and it's gone to Lucy Walsh of Bolton.
Yeah, trademark futsal finish again, and as we predicted, perhaps Bolton looked the more likely of the two sides, and they have the goal they deserve to show for their hard work so far.
The club's Stuart Cook was saying that the ladies have been working so hard the past few weeks just to get ready for this, and described it as well as a huge step up in competition for a new team, but hopefully a lot of learning. Well, they've done more than that so far. Could get even better. It does. Bolton now double their advantage. A really important second goal there, scored by Booth.
Yeah, and you might have classed them as the underdogs going into this game, but certainly Bolton asserting their dominance now. Lila Booth with the second goal. Brilliant counter-attacking play. Bedford are in trouble here.
Clark has Musker over. Clark can be found again, and it's 3-0. And deserved goal for Clark, who's been excellent so far.
Yeah, excellent composure there, but you do wonder whether Nicole Rafamati might have been in trouble had Bolton not scored there, because she came sliding out of her area, didn't get the ball.
Yeah, I wonder whether they do miss those who are absent, because that was a point made by Carl Tappin before the start of the match. But easy to say something about in hindsight. Great opportunity here now, and Lowe making her best save so far of the game.
Yeah, and if that goes in, I think we have a different game on our hands come second half, but great block and then save after the deflection as well there.
Oh, really good step over there from Booth, one of the goal scorers. The other goals are scored by Clark and Walsh, and Magnus has her third chance of the game and perhaps her best of all three so far. Thwarted from close range by Joy Lowe.
Yeah, I believe the referee here has given an indirect free kick for the goalkeeper touching the ball twice. Is on the edge of the area closest to where the goalkeeper committed the offence. Will be an indirect free kick here for Bedford. Can they make it count?
Touch back to Emily Wall and hit well the underside of the bar. Slightly tired legs here.
You'd imagine so, yeah. Definitely with the pace that we've seen this game played at. Always difficult to keep it up for the full course of the game, as Bolton had another opportunity there to make it full but failed to take it again. Ballless half actually.
And Walsh changes all that, just as you said it.
Yeah, right on cue there, Lucy Walsh through the legs of Rafamati, and from close range it is 4-0.
Just under 8 minutes left of this game. Bolton 4, Bedford 0. Walsh tries to hold up play this time. Beautiful turn, wonderful skill, and so nearly found Brindle, and goalkeeper doesn't know where it was, the goal. It's almost collapsing there.
Yeah, well, they scrambled the ball home. They almost had three players in the net, as well as the goal struggled to stay on its feet. Again, I think the goalkeeper, Rafamati, might have been in trouble had that not have eventually found its way into the back of the net with a dangerous-looking challenge. But the fifth goal of the game, and Bolton in cruise control now.
Yeah, Sidhu makes it 5, and Walsh makes it 6. So they've collapsed, have Bedford, in these last few minutes, unfortunately, but a real sucker punch and a hammer blow to what has been a fairly even contest. But just 2-on-1, we've seen that quite a few times today. And now Bolton 6, Bedford 0.
Yeah, great use of the extra player over there just to square it for the simple tap in home, but I'd imagine Cole Tappin would be really disappointed actually with the response of his players after calling that timeout. Gave him and his side a chance to just regroup, talk tactics, but those two goals in really quick succession for Bolton.
Yeah, well described as the first tentative steps in senior women's futsal for Bolton. They've done a great job here, but Bedford have their first goal of the day. A consolation for them, but really, really delighted to see them get on the score sheet, and at least they get something. It's Brooke Hudson who gets that consolation goal. So 6-1 with 6 minutes remaining. Yes, as I was saying, Bolton describing it as the club's first tentative steps in senior women's futsal, and they mentioned that it would be a baptism of fire, but they have done so well. And Walsh could get another, she does. 7-1. She has added that extra bit of gloss to this scoreline, perhaps flattering Bolton and harsh on Rafa Marti. Bolton 7, Bedford 1.
Lucy, you've been made to wait all day after such a long wait for futsal to return. How did it feel to be back out on court today?
Felt good to be back. I think the team played well. Performance has improved a lot in the last couple of weeks, and then it just builds on to next week, where at St George's Park we need to perform again against a different team.
And 4 goals for yourself as well, and player of the match. You must be delighted on a personal level.
It's always good to get a goal, and then player of the match just tops it off, especially when you work for your team and not as just an individual.
And as you say, I guess such a positive result today, you'll just look to build momentum and take that into your next fixtures.
Yeah, well, we're training this week, and then that will take it into next week and see what happens. We could go far with a performance like that again.
Brilliant, thank you very much, and well played today.
Thank you.
Derby against London Genesis is up next, and this could be perhaps a really exciting even fixture. Let's hear the words of the 2 managers ahead of kickoff.
Tell us a bit about your team and how much you're looking forward to this competition.
Yeah, so really great group of girls. A lot of them are very new to the game, in all honesty. So we're a little bit unknown as to what we're going to expect out there. The message to them is really go out and enjoy it. We've had 14 months of preparing for something today. The last 6 weeks have been a bit whirlwind as we got the message that we were going to come back in. We've been training outdoors, back indoors. So yeah, it's a little bit unknown. We're just going to go out there, see what we can do. We've got 8 who are playing their first futsal game today, especially their first futsal game with us. A couple who have played futsal abroad. Completely fresh to the game and completely fresh to the NFS, so they're all looking forward to it.
How much are you excited to get going?
Really excited. This is our first competitive game. We have not played futsal for very long. We started during the lockdown. We've only trained indoors once, so we do come here as underdogs. However, we are going to put up a really tough fight, and I feel like it's going to be a very exciting game.
So here we go. So Garcia Verdugo, Fox, Wright, Keith, Mitchell, Huskerson, Moore, managed by Matt Hardy, who we got a sound bite there before kickoff a moment ago. And their opposition, London Genesis, Ajewa Amudonka, Faragone, Hines, Young, Sharif, for the team that line up in red with Derby in white and black. Having tried to win it back. Good pressure here from Genesis. Lovely little layoff, and this will surely be the first goal of the game. Celebrated by Derby, and it's been scored by Audrey Huskerson-Moore. Couldn't miss, really.
Yeah, Huskerson-Moore with the opening goal of the game, but as we see on the replay here, some great one-touch passing play. The ball across, put it on a plate for Huskerson-Moore.
Pink with a nice, accurate pass there. Can they make something of it with the shot? Second time of asking. Oh, lovely scoop in, and that is huge. And the Genesis players go absolutely wild. Lerian Silva Santos, who makes it Derby 1, London Genesis 1.
Yeah, Kate Wright can count herself unfortunate on that ricochet back to Silva Santos, but a brilliant finish in the end. Just dinked it over the top of Garcia Verdugo.
Oh, and that is loose, and it's in from Keith. And you have to feel sorry for the Genesis goalkeeper, who's made some wonderful saves so far.
Yeah, no excuses really though there for Amodonka in the Genesis goal. I'm sure she'll take full responsibility for that one. Just misjudged the flight of the ball somewhat, and it's proved costly for her side.
Garcia Verdugo gets the ball out on the right to Fox. Given away, Genesis, they'd hope to reply again. Keith was there, having scored the goal to make the block. home. Shown some really impressive touches. Silva Santos, who has scored just a few minutes ago. Here's Huskerson Moore, and she has made it 3-1 to Derby. Took that opportunity brilliantly.
Yeah, again, another gifted goal really, but Huskerson Moore on the score sheet once again. Derby's standout player so far.
Well blocked by Genesis. Numbers right in front of the keeper again. Here's Emery. She also takes her time, wriggles away really nicely, and that's a very well worked goal from Nicola Emery. And it's that crucial fourth goal, perhaps.
Yeah, Emery was just toying with the Genesis defence there. Eventually shifted the ball to the side and found the back of the net.
Critchley Watson for Derby a little earlier on. This is Saka in the red of Genesis. Emery tries to squeeze that one, and cheeky at the near post. She has it back now. Fox. And lucky defender and goalkeeper combine to keep it out, and they're celebrating that once again. They'll try and close out this result. Here is Hill. Nice bit of skill from her, and Emery with her second of the game, and that could be the match secured.
Yeah, you'd have to say so, wouldn't you, Alex? I think it does look like game, set and match now for Derby. Really took control of this game in the second half especially.
Ball forwards. Oh, just couldn't get that under her spell. Andrade.
It was a good pass forward actually, but it's just a poor touch in the end by Andrade.
Ball in from Hill to Emery, who has her hat-trick now. Some really, really good finishes. Adding a bit of gloss to the scoreline now. Great ball from Hill, and lovely finish past the goalkeeper who was on the floor. Derby 6, Genesis 1.
Yeah, great play by Jodie Hill, and she put it on the plate really for Nicola Emery to complete her hat-trick. Great and selfish ball across to the back post, and the simplest of tap-ins.
Pink with a long shot. Can they make the most of this chance? Surely they can. They do have a second goal.
Yeah, Silva Santos with her second of the game. You have to say as well, she hasn't been involved in too much of the attacking play for Genesis. More Saka at the forefront of that, but it's Silva Santos with the 2 goals for Genesis, and I'm sure she'll be delighted with that on a personal level.
And it's a shame that Genesis haven't been able to capitalise on winning back possession on a couple of occasions as well. Unorthodox Amadonka trying to come out here, flying forward now, give them an extra advantage of having a player over. She's going to go immediately back, but well, maybe worth the opportunity. 9 minutes to go.
Yeah, Amadonka, I think, took it upon herself to take that opportunity and run forward to join the attack there. I'm sure she would have loved it if she had have got the square ball across and prodded it home.
And what about who's caught the eye from the Genesis perspective?
For Genesis, there's been a few good performances, I think. Raisa Saka, the number 14.
And Jodie Hill scores a 7th then for Derby, and it was made all too easy. Derby 7, Genesis 2. Emery this time turns creator. So time for Amadonka to make one more save. And both teams applauding, just like they celebrated all of their goals. Great emotion, intensity and excitement throughout that match. It was the most even that we've seen so far today, but in the end, Derby got goals at crucial times. Emery, the pick of the bunch, with a hat-trick. In the end, it finished Derby 7, London Genesis 2.
Nicola, great team and individual performance today. A hat-trick of goals for yourself. Just sum up your thoughts following that one.
It was a great game. I really enjoyed it. It's the first game back after a long time, and we've worked hard in training. We've pretty much a new team. We've shoved a lot of players together that haven't played together before, and I think we've done brilliant. You know, lots of creativity, good defender. Well, every single position. We can all rotate. It all looked really good today. excited for the next game really. We want to go all the way, so we're excited for every game. We've got the players definitely to go all the way, so every game we're just relishing and we're ready for it 100%.
That brought to an end a wonderful weekend's action in Walsall. Before we bid you goodbye though, let's take a look on the group tables ahead of week 2. In Group A, a Charlotte Newsham-inspired University of Liverpool team topped the table, but they look like they'll have stiff competition from London Helvetia. Those two meet in week 3 in a matchup that looks like it may well decide the group. In Group B, Bolton with a day's surprise package. Solid in defence and dangerous in attack, they'll take some stopping, which is exactly what Liverbird will need to do at St George's Park next week in a must-win game for the Merseysiders. Bedford, meanwhile, will look to bounce back against Birmingham. Just one game in Group C, which sees Derby become the early pace setters. Cheshire will make their bow next week in week 2 as they take on Genesis, who must win to keep their qualification hopes alive. All still to play for then in a crucial week 2. Do join us next time for all the best bits from St George's Park as the Women's Super Series Summer Showdown continues.